Hi, I'm B-Rad and welcome to the B-Rad video show. Today I'm here with my special guest Terry, and we are here to show some cool, awesome game pickups and a few other cool things that we want to show as well. So I hope you guys like this video, and well, what do you say? Why don't we get to it?
Sounds good, brother.
Awesome. Okay, first of all, I want to show this one here. This is a game that I really like. This is Simpsons Hit and Run. It's like kind of like a Grand Theft Auto open world kind of game, but it's, you know, you're Homer Simpson driving around in his car around Springfield, so that's pretty cool.
And everyone loves The Simpsons.
Especially this guy.
Oh, I have to. Collection and all.
I got a Wii game here. I got this at a garage sale. It's Monster Trucks, Monster Truck Arenas. It reminds me of a game like Monster Truck Rally. I think it was a PS1 game I used to play. But anyway, I'm really excited to play this. And I don't have a huge Wii collection because I prefer more mature games. So I'm excited to try something like this.
Is it anything like the N64 Monster Truck one?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure yet?
Yeah, we'll have to check that out.
Yeah, well.
Okay. All right, what do you want to show?
What do I want to show? Well, what I got here is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It's the special edition. It comes with the Sunday Driver DVD.
That's
which
cool.
is pretty neat. And I picked it up pretty cheap, actually. And I also wanted to show the strategy guide. Sorry about that, Brad.
No problem.
I picked that up for about $10, and I figured it makes a nice combo.
That's pretty cool. The strategy guide looks huge.
It is, and it's actually no pages ripped, no nothing. It's fully there.
Nice. That's very good.
Okay, on to your stuff, my friend.
Okay, I got a few assorted games here. I picked up a bundle of games for pretty cheap, so I'll just quickly show what they are because I don't have a lot to say about any of them. This one is Jurassic Park for original Game Boy. I think it's similar to the SNES Jurassic Park, but with green graphics, right? I got Caesar's Palace Game Gear. It's not one I'm super excited about, but like I said, I got a bundle of games. I got World Series Baseball for Game Gear. Here's one I actually really want to try out. This is Lion King for Game Gear. I also got one more game that came in that bundle, and this is Virtua Racing for Sega Genesis. Look at the size of that cart, it's huge. I'm excited to play this one because I remember renting it as a kid. I just remember it being a lot of fun, and at the time the 3D graphics, like Revolution, was going on, and I was so excited to jump on board.
Nice. Alrighty, Brad. Well, this is what I got to show now. I got a little microfiber cloth here. I just wanted to let you guys know, it's towel-y. Microfiber cloths, perfect for your discs. Clean them with that. Don't use your shirts. Trust me, it is the best.
Yes, definitely don't use your shirt to clean your stuff.
Okay, then I also have the South Park Stick of Truth. I paid $10 for this bad boy. Not recommended for kids.
Definitely not.
It is an amazing game. Worth having, I promise you. PS3, PS4 version, I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I actually want to get the whole Fracture one now because of this game.
That is definitely a great game. I played it myself and I loved every moment of it. It was definitely a lot of fun.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have a little special thing to show. I have some comics here. I have The Old Man Logan, which the movie Logan was loosely based off of, which is pretty neat. I have Venom, Lethal Protector, which is what the new one is going to be based off of, which is really nice. I also have the old school Howard the Duck and Spider-Man in here, which is pretty neat.
That did look cool. You already showed me these, so
yeah,
that looks pretty awesome.
And I have the Mighty Avengers with Venom taking over, which is crazy because all the Avengers get killed in this one. If you can see, Iron Man's kind of getting his head crushed here.
Ouch.
We also have Spirits of Venom, which is Venom and Ghost Rider, which is a neat series too. And we can see Spider-Man dead over here in the water. Yeah, so these are a couple comics out of my collection. I have about 20 now. Pretty neat ones.
Oh, those are some really awesome ones. He has a lot more really cool ones. Maybe next time you can show a few more of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You probably had picked up some, who knows.
Oh, I'll definitely pick up more between then.
Awesome. Okay, I got a couple classic games I just want to show you quickly. I got Choplifter for Sega Master System. This is a game I used to own as a kid. I'm glad to have it again. I'm super happy to have this actually, and I love playing it. I'm pretty decent at it, but I still can't finish the whole thing. I got another one. I don't have the case for it. This is Alien Syndrome. This is a great co-op two-player game. It's a lot of fun to play. It reminded me of kind of like the Aliens movies back at the time, right? Because this came out in the 80s, and those movies were popular back then. So really fun game. Also, co-op is great. Let's see. I got Jurassic Park for Genesis. This is super awesome. This is all complete in box. This is an amazing game. This is my favorite version of Jurassic Park. Obviously, you could play as the lead character from the movie, and you could also be a raptor. And that was super cool, being able to play as the dinosaur. Wasn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I remember playing as a kid, and they have a Rampage version too. I remember that.
I rented that. I remember renting that. Yes, it was hard. I could finish this one, but I could never finish the Rampage. Rampage was too hard for me.
You know what?
Then.
When you were saying earlier about finishing games, like you're like, I can never finish the one.
Yep.
Be honest, it usually takes a while to finish the older games though, because of the way the setup is though, because some of them you start back at the beginning.
Yes,
so
you get 3 lives or 1 continue. If you get continues, you start at the beginning. Not only that, but games back then were developed to be crushingly hard because they had this arcade mentality. The developers wanted you to put as many quarters as you could into the machine. So games back then were just made harder than what we're used to now. When you play Call of Duty or something, you continue at some part you're stuck at like 100 times and it doesn't matter, right?
Yep.
So games back then were different. What's great about playing older games though is when you have something like this. This is a Game Genie. This one's for Sega Genesis. I got some old code books for it. It's kind of neat to have this. Now you can go online, I guess, and look up codes, but it was really cool that it came with the code book in very good condition. I actually have the first code book update pack for when some newer games started coming out, and it's got some cool stuff. It's got like Desert Strike, it's Streets of Rage 2 in here, Game Genie codes. Awesome.
Perfect.
Definitely what makes those retro games a little easier.
Oh yeah, especially like strategy guides, everything like that. They do help the game a little bit and make them more fun because you find the extra stuff that you don't on your own. And who wants to go online and look every time? You know what? I get tired of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
This, you got an index page. You can look what you want, flip to the page, and there you are.
I have a collection of strategy guides. I don't buy too many of them anymore, but for definitely when I used to play Final Fantasy type games, I used to buy those in the 90s a lot.
You kind of need them for them type of games too.
Yeah,
right?
oh for sure, it was like an essential. Absolutely.
Alrighty.
Okay, I got one more thing I want to show you, and I think this is my final thing, and then Terry's got some cool stuff to show. Now this is, I got this for really cheap, but I thought it was just really cool when I saw it. It's a Millennium Falcon book, and pretty much what it is it shows you the Millennium Falcon layer by layer. I think this is really cool. It talks all about a whole bunch of stuff, right? It's got the crew quarters, piloting, life support, more crew quarters, cargo. Anyway, it's the Millennium Falcon layer by layer. I think that's a really cool looking thing. When I first saw it, I didn't even know what it was. I was like, was that like a plastic Millennium Falcon in there? But no, it's the pages of the book. Really cool. And I mean, I love Star Wars, so this is definitely awesome.
Perfect for any Star Wars collector. I thought it was cool. Like, I haven't seen nothing like it.
Cool.
Alrighty. Well, I got one last thing to show you guys myself. I actually picked up Halo 4 Edition 360 just to try out 360. I've had an Xbox original. I've switched over to PlayStation. I love PlayStation. The Blu-ray gives it much more graphics. It blows Xbox out of the water. But I did pick up an Xbox 360 to try, and my kids love it. It's easier for kids, I find, than the PlayStation. And the games are a little more suited to them because more mature games for PlayStation, I find. So here I have Halo, the anniversary. Picked it up for pretty cheap. I have Halo Reach here. And I have Halo 4 Collector's Edition with the tin, and it still has everything in it, which is pretty neat.
It definitely looks really cool.
I picked it up the same day I picked up the Halo 4 Edition Xbox 360, and it's really neat. Like it's definitely different. I like the console. I like the looks. The graphics aren't as great as the PlayStation, like I said, but definitely neat for the kids.
You wanted to turn that on and show it to us quickly?
Yep.
Okay, let's get that set up.
So here's the Halo 4 Edition controller that came with it. Pretty neat. It was owned by a kid to start, so unfortunately there's a couple chips in it, but you know, what can you get? Pretty decent shape though.
Yeah, that's cool. Almost looks like Tron or something,
kid.
but yeah, that's pretty neat.
So here is the system itself. So it's a see-through case all the way around, which is pretty cool.
That is pretty awesome.
Okay. The best part about this system I want to show you guys though is the eject button, which I've not seen on a system before. So here we go. It makes a Halo noises as you open it, which is pretty neat.
That's pretty awesome.
I've not seen that on a system. This is the first time I've seen this, and it just blew me away.
That's cool.
I had to get this system. It just was crazy.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I thought that was pretty cool. I just want to say thanks again to Terry, my special guest, for coming on, showing some awesome stuff. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. So if you want to see more videos like this, then please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And then tap that bell icon to get more updates of the B-Rad video show. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.
Hope to see you again soon, brother.
Yeah, thank you very much.